I just want to take you back to your first album. You had your original single produced by Kanye. Do you guys still maintain a working relationship?
I wish we did, but Kanye goes all over the world, be gone and flying out, and I don't know, but I really would. I did tell Manny this time that I really want to speak to Kanye and I want to work with Kanye again. So whatever we got to do to make that happen, we got to do ASAP.
So you collaborated with Iggy Azalea last year. How was it working with her?
It was really fun working with Iggy. We actually did a show together in New York when I was ending my joint venture with Steve Madden and she was beginning hers, and they did a concert with her, and then I did the song on stage with her for that movie, and she is such a sweet girl. She doesn't talk the way she raps, which was very interesting to me. But I think she's talented. I like her.
So we can look for more work between the two of you in the future?
More work, of course. It's possible. Absolutely.
How do you feel at this point in your career with all of your new ventures?
My new ventures, I feel ecstatic about. I'm definitely more than excited about being independent. Ultimately, I think that that's where all my drive right now is coming from. Recording and even filming and even maybe thinking about doing a sitcom. I'm really excited about that. And then maybe doing my own shoe line. So just being independent is really giving me a lot of inspiration right now.
You talked about going independent. A lot of people that, want to come into this industry, what inspiration would you give to them with the ups and downs that you've had in this industry?
Right. And coming into this business has been a long journey for me. I started when I was 14, and I knew Pac then, and we were just talking about that this morning while I was getting my makeup and everything done, like being around Pac and Snoop and Daz and Corrupt and Jewel when I was 13, 14, 15 years old, and Pac dying when I was 16. But then 21 came, and I, somewhere out the blue, I don't know if y'all heard about this, my being adopted, they had, I think, $14,000 for me when I turned 21. Well, they was looking for me since I was 18, but couldn't find me because I was moving around from here to there. And so they finally got in touch with us, and they wanted to give me $14,000 that they said was completely tax-free. And I was like, what? Just like, I thought I could buy a house, a car. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I really thought I could buy everything, which was interesting now that I'm here at this point. But, getting that money, buying me a car, and then driving down, packing up all of the stuff that I had, which was probably a few garbage bags full of clothes, putting them in my trunk and driving to LA by myself. And just remember feeling so liberated at that moment, driving here, staying in a $50 hotel every night, until I literally almost went broke. And I was so scared because I was like, I'm not going back to Oakland. I don't care what happens. I need to either enroll in school or some kind of program where they finance me or something. It needs to happen. I'm not going back until I do something with myself. And I ended up meeting Ron Fair and then Damon Elliott, and then Ron Fair signed me to Interscope, and then we put out the first album and second album and the third album. Ron Fair left Interscope, and I think on my fourth album I did 2 albums without him, and now here I am doing another album independently, and Ron Fair is going to be a part of it. And I'm able to actually make my own money on my own album, regardless of, how that's set up. I really do feel that I'm very, very blessed to be in this position that I'm in right now. And I'm really excited, like I said, about, my sister. My sister, ultimately, more than anything, my sister's process, because it's been a lot of tension between us. And me and Never used to be so close that, nothing could come in between that. And for a long time, I haven't had my sister. So I feel like right now, all the pieces of the puzzle are coming together, and me being able to actually support my sister along her journey, because I'm thinking about myself and not having the support of my sister, which I need. But I wasn't thinking about maybe she needs more support than I need to even overcome her obstacles so that she can support me. Sometimes if we don't love ourselves or we don't know, who we are within ourselves, it's kind of hard for us to love somebody else. And so that's to the point where we are right now with the Frankie and Nephew show, and my sister actually learning who she is and the things that she went through, and being raped as a child and her virginity being took by a grown man. It's like mentally, my sister is dealing with a lot, and have been dealing with a lot. And for a minute, I really forgot about that, being that I was going through so much. So now we're back to a place, and I'm just ultimately, more than anything, excited that I'm here for her. I'm able to be, and she's really receptive to that. So